Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 27 in my Ironman Road to Max Cape series. I'm always tempted to say Max/Quest Cape because I said it for like 22 episodes or something, but anyway, as you can see, I'm in the wilderness doing something a little bit strange. I'm actually trying to catch some black salamanders. Not something you generally do for fun, but I realized that the black salamanders are actually a good weapon to augment and train, and I have one almost trained in my bank, but I have some plans for this episode, and I want to do some interesting stuff, but in order to do that, I need a couple black salamanders to go through with invention, so hopefully I can catch a few without dying. Doesn't look like there's any PKs or anything, so I should be okay. But anyway, I'm going to get into some progress in this video, hopefully getting some more Slayer done later on, and like I said, I have a somewhat different plan for something special, and we'll see if I can accomplish that. It's a pretty random thing, but we'll see if I can get it done. But other than that, guys, I will let you guys get into it. Well, I guess someone found it fit to kill me while I was doing black salamanders. I'm not sure what the point is of doing that. I'm not particularly mad. It's kind of sad, actually, that like legit a comp caped player decided that they can't hunt them themselves. I don't know, man. I don't complain about stuff like that. It's part of the game, obviously. Being in the wilderness, you're risking dying, but I'm just not sure what you gain from killing somebody with... I had 6 on me, so she got 2 black salamanders. Interesting, but whatever. Like I said, I'm not salty about it. I'm just gonna hop worlds and do it again. Like I said, I had 6, so what did I say? I had 5 right now. Yeah, I had 5. I have 5 at the moment, and I'm only gonna need probably about 5 or so in the long run. But yeah, I would like to at least get a couple extra to keep them saved in the bank for later. But yeah, like I said, just gonna grab a couple more, probably another 5 or so I have a bunch, and hopefully I won't die again. I mean, like, here's the thing: if somebody killed me and they were just like a low-level player and they didn't have the hunter level or whatever, but this person was a comp caper, you know what I mean? I'm not sure what they were in. You know, what point do you have when you have like 200 mil in every stat? Why are you killing somebody who for like 4 black salamanders? You know what I mean? It just doesn't really make much sense, but it doesn't affect me in any way. Like I said, I lost 2, but it confuses me. I'm wondering if there's some other purpose to doing that, because as far as I can tell, it's kind of pointless, but whatever. Grab myself 2 ropes and 2 more nets. That's why I didn't bring a bunch, because I knew I was going to die at some point, probably because I had a feeling people would be doing that just to be a dickhead. So anyway, I'll be back with, well, hope I won't be back at the end of this unless I die again, so hopefully I won't be back. Holy actual fuck, guys. I just got a dragon pick, and I don't know if you guys remember from so long ago. I was trying for, I don't know, I must have spent like 30 or 40 hours trying to get a D pick and did not get one. Now, I have legitimately been here for, let me think, it's gotta be, look at the time, about 12 minutes. Yeah, that's right, 12 minutes. I don't know how I got one just now, but I'm gonna take it and be happy with it, because yeah, it's such a great thing. I have the harmonic dust in order to make it into a crystal pick, so I officially have a crystal pickaxe. This was my plan that I was trying to sort of keep. Well, I wasn't trying to keep it a secret, but trying not to ruin it right at the beginning of the video. Just in case I didn't end up getting one, I wasn't gonna try and hype it up, but yeah, I did get one, and this is the 2nd episode in a row where I've had huge drops, and obviously the Hex Crest doesn't seem like a huge drop, but it is for an Ironman. A D pick is a huge drop for anybody, which reminds me, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it has something to do with invention, but there has been, like, I had to hop around about 400 times to find this world, and I mean literally I went through about 60 worlds. I just started from 1 and just went straight down. So let's see what world I'm in right now. I think we can go to like the friends list or whatever, and I'm in world 96. So obviously there aren't 96 members worlds, but it took me like legitimately about 60 hops to find a world. And there was actually somebody here, but this was the only world without 2 people in it, and I think this is actually a quick chat world. Yeah, so as you can see, I can't type. So yeah, it's a quick chat world. And yeah, obviously not particularly thrilled about that, but very happy about the fact that I got the D pick, so I don't have to actually deal with that problem anymore. I don't know why I'm still killing them. I mainly came here to train up my augmented salamander. As I said in the last clip, I was going to augment more salamanders and train them up for invention XP. And I might have said divination earlier when I meant to say invention. I've been doing that a lot, but yeah, I don't want to talk too much about this clip, but I'm just really happy to get that D pick out of the way. Did not expect to get it so quick. I had music playing in the background. I was just chilling, you know? Didn't have any intentions of actually getting one in the near future. I was just basically here for the invention stuff, and I figured, hey, while I'm at it, I may as well try to get a D pick. So anyway, I will update you guys in a second. I'm going to go back to the Elf City and grab myself some harmonic dust, and then I will add it to my pickaxe, make myself the the crystal pickaxe, and yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do next. I might go mining or something. I'm so excited to have this pick, I might as well just use it for a little while. I'm close to a smithing level as well, and I have a lot of nature runes, so I could get away with doing some mining at the concentrated gold ore, but I don't know. We'll see what I feel like doing when I get there, but I've been talking way too long in this clip, so I'm just going to shut up now, and hopefully we'll be returning with some decent progress and maybe some mining if I feel like actually going and doing it. Okay guys, so like I said, going to make this crystal pickaxe into this dragon pickaxe into a crystal one. So, okay, I think it's that one right there, and wait. No, I don't want to revert, I want... Yeah, okay. I don't know why it was so, it took me so long to figure that out, but I'm going to upgrade the pickaxe. As you can see, I have plenty of harmonic dust, and I'm going to have plenty more when I decide to go for 99 crafting, so I'm not worried about blowing it, and definitely don't want to revert, so I will get the hell out of there, and as you can see, my crystal pickaxe is done. So real quick, 1 second, I'm going to look something up just out of curiosity. Okay, so dragon picks right now are almost 11 mil, so yeah, I just wanted to look that up just out of curiosity to see how much I would have made if that was a main account, but yeah, it's worth 11 mil, and obviously the dragon is only worth, oh sorry, the dragon hatchet is what I was trying to say, is not worth quite as much. It's probably worth like less than a mil at this point, maybe 1.2 mil. And one thing I was looking at is when you analyze this, and you see this junk chance, I don't understand why this would have a 21% junk chance, but it's pretty ridiculous. I think that needs to be fixed, because a 10 mil item that not only is a extremely rare drop and has to be upgraded using 4,000 of a dust that's untradeable, like, it should have a 0% junk chance so that if people want to use it, it's worth using, as opposed to being like like 21% is high for an item like this, because most other items that are that type of level don't have a junk chance at all. So just a random thing I was looking at because I was curious. But anyway, I'm going to add this crystal pickaxe to my tool belt, and you cannot remove it, so I will never have to worry about disassembling it unintentionally or something. So there we go. Crystal pickaxe is done, and huge deal for me because I was trying to get it for so long. One other thing we'll look at real quick is the black salamander, which as you can see is pretty close to level 5. So when that does get to level 5, I will disassemble it and grab myself 108k invention XP, which should get me, I think, to level, like, maybe level 30. I doubt at level 30, maybe like 29 or something. We'll see. I'm not sure. I don't know what the ratio of XP is, so anyway, but once I do get that, I will update you guys, and we'll probably move on to do something else because I don't feel like sitting here and just training with a black salamander all day. So maybe we'll do some Slayer or something, or maybe do some skilling instead. So I finally got this black salamander up to level 5. I've realized that every single monster in RuneScape is pretty much spammed out at this point. There's nowhere I can go that's not going to have people there. I tried to go to Dark Beasts. I tried to go all over the place. I even tried to go to Bandits, and there were people at Bandits. Like, how? But anyway, got this thing to level 5, so I can now disassemble it. I'll lose the salamander, but who cares about a black salamander, right? And I will pick up 108 invention XP. I'm still doing that for some reason, but there we go. I'm going to disassemble it, and bam, there we go. So I got some components back from it as well, which is nice, and picked up 4 invention levels. So there we go. I can now make an equipment siphon, which is useful if I want to use high level equipment, because then I can remove the XP from the item without losing the item itself. So that's pretty useful later on probably, and I can now level my items to level 10, which is hugely important because from now on I'll be able to gain 500k XP from each weapon that I use, and of course I'll have to take the time to level it to level 10, but it'll be a lot more XP per item, so definitely happy about that. So anyway, I'm gonna go probably, let me see, if I go here, I only have 375 inspiration, so I kind of need to get my inspiration up a little bit because I need to make some stuff, so I'll go and do that, and I don't know, I'm going to mess around with Invention a little bit. If I end up getting any levels or anything, I'll try to update you guys, but like I have been saying in the last couple of videos, I don't really want to harp on Invention too much because I don't know everything about it yet, so I'm just going to mess around and figure out what I can and can't do at the moment. I need to augment a new weapon since I just broke down my other one, so I'm going to try and use summoning pouches to do, or to get the certain components, and in order to get summoning pouches I have to summon them, obviously. So in the process I ended up picking up a summoning level, which is level 82. I was like, I was like 1k off of a summoning level. I just hadn't gone ahead and got it, so there we go. I don't know what a demon familiar is. I honestly have never even heard of that before. I don't know how. Maybe I'm just missing something, or maybe it's old, but either way though, getting 82 summoning, and soon I will be getting, I need strong or powerful components, I think. So if we go to my invention thing, you can see I have 2 of them, and yeah, I'll need to grab myself like 8, I think, in order to make an augment. So yeah, I will be doing this for a little while probably, because I'll need quite a bit of Terror Bird pouches to do that. I figure Terror Bird are the most useful, or the most logical ones to use, because they use gold charms, which are pretty much useless to me anyway. They don't use too much else, and they have, the secondary is Chompy Bird Meat or whatever, which I can buy every day from Ooklog, so it's a pretty good way to consistently get powerful components every day if I want to, so I can always fall back on that if I need to make an augment for a weapon. I decided to do some woodcutting for a little while, and I ended up doing it for more than a little while. Got myself 88. I was pretty much just started 87, so I got myself a level plus even a little bit more than that. And I ended up getting a Triskelion key from a crystal geode at the Elf City Ivy. So now I'm going to use this real quick, see what I get. Could be shit, could be something useful, I don't know. But we'll see. I think you're guaranteed to get a key from it or something, or you're guaranteed to get Dragon Stones. So you get 2 U seeds and a magic seed, which actually isn't that bad. So, well, yeah, it's kind of a shit reward for how long it took to collect all 3 of them, but honestly, not really the end of the world. It's just a random thing, so I'll take the farming XP. A few clips back I said, or maybe even in the last video, I said that I was going to try and do some smithing. Now that I have my D pick, or my, well, yeah, my D pick, but which is now a crystal pick, as we talked about. Yeah, it must have been in this video, because I got that in this video, so, sorry, my brain is all scrambled right now, but anyway, yeah, I said I might do some smithing and mining at the gold deposits, which I decided to come do. Pretty happy to be back doing this, actually. It's kind of relaxing. I kind of didn't like it at first, but now I do, but either way, I am going to pick up level, I think, on this smith soon? Okay, here we go. Level 82 smithing. Not particularly important. I can make adamant cut shields, which might actually be useful for invention. I think, maybe, possibly, who knows. But yeah, just gonna continue doing this for a while. I have 5,000 nature runes to go through, so I can do this for a while without having to really bank or anything like that. It's pretty fun and relaxing. Have my mouse key set up so I can sort of just sit here and do the keys and not have to touch my mouse too much and whatever. I was actually able to edit and stuff on the side too, despite having to go back and forth. It was actually relatively easy, because I would just let my inventory fill up, and then I would just come back and spam a bunch of times like this, and then my inventory would empty, and then I would just click again and go again, and yeah, as you can see, I've gone through quite a few mining urns. My inventory was full except for 2 slots, so yeah, gone through quite a bit so far. I'm going to keep going though. Don't have any intentions of stopping. Maybe I'll even get a mining level in the next clip. 84 would be pretty cool. I want to get 89 mining and 89 smithing so I can do Saren Stones. It would be a really good go-to AFK thing rather than cutting Ivy, because as great as cutting Ivy is, it's not the greatest XP per hour. So anyway, I'll be back hopefully with a mining level. If not, then maybe we'll go back to do some Slayer later on today. I went ahead and finished up that Shadow Creatures Slayer task. One of my least favorite tasks. It's really annoying and it doesn't really give you too much useful. He's going to offer me Tazar. I don't really want that task. Maybe do I have enough points to skip it though? I have 150. Honestly, I should block this task, but I also want to save points so that I can buy myself the full Slayer Helm upgrade, which actually I think I will buy the first level of that and then cancel this task as well. So now I'll be left with like no points, so hopefully this task is good, but now I have a little bit better of a Slayer Helm. Eventually I will need to go ahead and buy all of these, which will end up costing me 1,000 points, which really isn't that much in the long term as long as I don't have to keep canceling tasks and stuff, but it would be nice also to get my block list finished up and get the really shitty tasks out of the way, but whatever. I will try and get a new task and see what I can get now. And we're going to get Aviancy. That's an awesome task. I wish... Actually, that's a great task. That's the best task I could hope for right now because I want to use my my Black Salamander. So it's a really great task for me. So I'll go ahead and do that right now probably. And maybe we'll level up that thing to level 10. I doubt we'll be able to do it in one task. But if not, I'll probably finish it somewhere else and we'll get a bunch of Invention XP as well. Okay guys, last kill on this Aviancy task. I wish that I had Soul Split and maybe a little bit better gear, because I could have benefited from doing Kriara, but, you know, it's not really a huge deal. It will obviously be something for the future. Okay, I for some reason was expecting something to pop up here, and I was wondering why it didn't, but it's just a Slayer task, so nothing's going to pop up for me. But anyway, I'm going to go grab a new task, see what I can get. My weapon did end up getting to level, let's see, level 3, almost level 4, which is pretty awesome from one task. That's not really that bad, so hopefully the next task I will be able to use range on as well. That would be convenient because I want to keep leveling this thing up and get my Invention XP going as well as I do Slayer. It would be really convenient. But anyway, I'll be back in a second when I can grab a new task. Alright, let's see what we can pick up here. I'm going to get 126 Crystal Shapeshifters. I've never done those before actually. I think they're actually really hard to kill. Well, I guess we'll see. We'll see what we can do here. I'm going to try it. If I should have asked him for tips. Can I actually do that? See, can I activate it? Okay, cool. So, got any tips for me? Fire spells took them down effectively. Well, I'll try it. I'll try to do it. I might end up just skipping this task if it's impossible for me to do because honestly, I think they might be over leveled for me. But, you know, I'll try it anyway. It's only 126, so I might be able to just grind out that. Even if they're a really difficult task to do, I will at least be able to finish 126, I think. At least I might have to bank a lot, but that'll be the worst case scenario. So anyway, I'll be back hopefully at the end of this task. If not, then maybe at the end of a different task. I probably won't update you. I just realized I was putting in my pin while recording. Wasn't even thinking about it. I'll have to edit that out, but like I said, I'll update you at the end of this task, or if I skip it, at the end of the next task. I did my Jack of Trades today like I do every day, and I'm going to throw it into farming, which I've been doing for a long time now, and going to pick up level 77 farming. Pretty nice, almost level 80 plus, and I haven't trained it in so long, so it's kind of nice to just get passive XP in this skill, but just a random level basically. I've always been putting my Jack of Trades into farming because in my opinion it is the hardest level to train on an Ironman. I will probably try to get back to Slayer soon. I did end up canceling that task that I had, and I ended up canceling another task because I got another really bad task, and then I got Rune Dragons, which I don't even know if it's possible for me to do. They're so tanky. Like, it's going to be so hard to do that task. I'm glad there's only 67, but honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do that. It's going to take me probably like an hour to do 67 Rune Dragons, which is ridiculous, but I'll figure out a way to get it done because I don't have a choice in the matter. I don't have any more points to skip, so it is what it is. Like I said earlier, guys, I am going to try and level up my invention by using these Black Salamanders, and this one right now is only at like level 7, but I am going to actually pick up a range level here, and I'm going to get 90 range. Pretty cool. Obviously, a level 90 plus range is a pretty nice sort of milestone to hit. Unlocking a few things that I probably won't get for a long time. Obviously getting tier 90 plus weapons is pretty difficult on an Ironman, so if I wanted to do that I'd have to grind out certain bosses and stuff. So anyway, yeah, just picking up a range level. I'm trying to collect Frost Dragon Bones while I level up this weapon because I figure I may as well get 2 birds with 1 stone, and maybe later on today I will go ahead and get a prayer level as well because I'm pretty close to 1. And eventually I'd like to get 92 prayer. Looking at the amount of bones it would take me, it's going to take quite a while. I think it's like almost 5,000 Frost Dragon Bones I would need to get level 92 prayer from 85, so kind of sucks. It's going to take a very long time, but you know, it'll be worth it in the end. I would much prefer to get the prayer out of the way before being like deep into Slayer, which I already kind of am deep into Slayer because I'm level 90, but I'd rather get it like before 95. You know, if I'm like level 95 Slayer and I still don't have Soul Split, it's pretty like, it sucks because I'm gonna eventually get Soul Split, and then I won't even have any Slayer left to do. So, it feels kind of bad to go out of your way to get Soul Split, but have most of your combat skilling done already. Kind of not the best feeling, but like I said, I would like to get it at some point soon. Whether or not I will, I don't know, but something to look out for the future, and hopefully by the end of tonight we should get another, at least one per level, and maybe even two, because I have quite a few bones in the bank between Frost Dragon and other bones from other Slayer tasks and stuff. I'm going to use some of my bones right now and grab a quick prayer level. Probably going to end the video here because I don't think I'm going to be able to get my weapon to level 10 in a timely manner. I'm going to unlock a Leech Adrenaline, not really important, but always nice to get a prayer level. I have quite a few Frost Dragon bones left. I'm not going to get a prayer level off of them, unfortunately. It's going to take me like almost 5,000 Frost Dragon bones to get to 92 prayer, which is completely ridiculous, but what are you going to do? Anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you've been enjoying this series. It's been a little bit more productive lately, a lot of crazy stuff happening, getting crazy drops like the Hex Crest and the Dragon Pick in the last 2 episodes, but other than that, guys, I'll be trying to continue to train Invention in the near future and update you guys on that as I go. Probably the start of the next video will be me getting the Invention chunk of XP. It'll be over 500k, I think, at the beginning, so anyway, guys, like I said, thank you for watching this episode. I hope you guys are enjoying the series, and I will see you guys next time.